It's late. I don't know why I chose this hour, except that nights make it harder to lie to yourself. The house is quiet in that way only long marriages understand, not peaceful, just settled. I'm speaking softly because I still have the habit of not wanting to wake you, even now. This isn't an apology, not exactly, and it's not an explanation either. It's just a confession. The kind you make when you finally stop trying to win an argument that was never spoken out loud. Somewhere along the way, our marriage changed. Not suddenly, not with a slammed door or raised voices. It changed slowly, the way paint fades on a house you still live in. You don't notice it day to day. Only years later, when you realize the color you remember isn't there anymore. I used to think problems in a marriage announced themselves. I thought there would be a clear moment, a sentence said too sharply, a truth spoken too late. But that's not how it happened with us. What happened was quieter. We stopped asking certain questions. We stopped waiting for the answers. I remember evenings sitting across from you, both of us tired, both of us polite. We talked about schedules, about errands, about things that needed fixing. Useful conversations, safe ones, and every time there was a pause where something deeper might have been said, one of us filled it with noise. The television, the newspaper, sleep. I told myself that was just what long marriages looked like. Comfortable, efficient, mature. But comfort can turn into distance if no one is paying attention. I don't blame you. I hope you hear that clearly. This isn't about what you did or didn't do. It's about what I failed to notice while I was busy being steady, reliable, and emotionally quiet. I wore those traits like a badge of honor. I thought silence meant strength. Inside, though, I was lonely in ways I didn't have words for. Not abandoned, just unseen. And if I'm honest, I probably made you feel the same. I was present in the room, but not always in the moment. I listened, but I didn't always hear. There were things I wanted to say, questions I wanted to ask, fears I didn't know how to admit without feeling small. So I told myself it was better not to rock the boat. Better to keep things smooth. What I didn't understand then is that distance grows best in calm water. By the time I realized something was missing, it felt too late to name it without sounding dramatic or foolish. How do you say, after decades, "I miss you," to someone who's been right beside you the whole time? So I stayed quiet, and in that quiet, something between us slowly thinned. Not broken, just stretched so far it became hard to feel. I'm saying this now because I want to be honest with myself, at least once. Love doesn't usually end because of one terrible moment. Sometimes it changes because of 1,000 small ones that never get talked about. If you're hearing this and thinking of your own marriage, I won't tell you what to do. I don't have answers anymore. I only have this question, offered gently, with no expectation of reply. When was the last time you truly talked, not about life, but about each other? And what's been quietly waiting to be said? When did you first notice the silence in your marriage?